Jaylen Brown's for sure gone. Like, they got to find a better 1B. I agree.
I don't think Jaylen Brown is the answer for that Celtic team. I think Tatum is, though.
Tatum's their guy. Jaylen Brown will do good somewhere else, but no, they're gonna for sure get rid of him.
I saw something that insinuated that the Lions could be a potential landing spot for DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, KC and the Bills are out from what I read.
If he goes to the Lions, where's our wide receiver core ranking after that point? You know, like we're a top 5.
Top 5 for sure. Probably not better than T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. Probably not.
We're talking about a whole wide receiver room.
Yeah. I know. And then you throw Boyd in there, I still got the Bengals. But other than that, I might put them at like 2 or 3, honestly.
Maybe the Cowboys are up there.
CeeDee Lamb, okay, but I think Amon-Ra is equal or slightly better value-wise than CeeDee Lamb.
San Francisco.
You got Debo, Ayuk. Who's their third?
Debo, Ayuk. I mean, CMC. Could you count that?
No. I think Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and then whoever the third is in Miami probably beats it.
Sheffield or Sherfield. Yeah. He's actually pretty good for them, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
He did.
Definitely would take, our trio over, with Hop, over like the Bucks trio or the Raiders trio. Who do the Rams have now? Cup? Who's their number 2? Van Jefferson?
Yeah, last year was his contract year, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I'm thinking 3 or 4. The Lions would probably be, we'll just say 4th, just to be modest. I know when the offseason started, Taylor Decker was the oldest guy on the team at 29 years old. I can't think if we got a veteran. No, I think he would be the oldest guy. He would fit the culture. People, I don't know why people have been saying he's like a locker room cancer. I'd never once heard that. There's the one clip of him and Kyler going back and forth, but that's just because Kyler too little, But he would come in. He'd probably get that captain patch. Yeah, that'd be crazy. I got a lock, a sports betting lock.
What are we talking?
And it goes back to what you were just saying about Jaylen Brown. Well, not really. He's horrible. Turnover machine.
He's not horrible. He's not horrible.
He's not. I take that back. But he played horrible.
He had a bad game in a very unfortunate time.
He had a bad series. He got outplayed by Caleb Martin. Honestly, Boston wasn't that good.
I mean, yeah. The Heat can be happy that they got to watch Bam Adebayo shit all over Al Horford and his old ass fucking bald head.
Yeah.
But now they have to sit through Bam Adebayo trying to post up Nikola Jokic, and that'll be fun for Denver people to see.
Bam couldn't even hit a damn layup in Game 7.
I honestly think that this is a sweep type series, if not 4-1.
Yep. So what I was gonna say is Nuggets minus 350. I know that's a heavy line, but dude, that's a lock. That's a lock. And then Jokic MVP at minus 300. I mean, the series line's at minus 2.5 right now, which is crazy. But Nuggets at minus 350 to take the series. I mean, it's as boring of a lock I can give, but dude, I mean, I think they even have a chance if Jokic goes down. Because the Heat that do not deserve to be here. Like I said, the Celtics played horrible. They had that first year head coach. Their coach before. I think he I forgot his name, but I think he's a coach somewhere now next season. Yeah, he playing around with one of the locker room girls. I forgot how that
Oh
situation.
yeah.
Yeah, so he got fired. Um, and I don't think the guys really truly respected him. Where on the other side you got Eric Spoelstra, who me and Trey used to disrespect, but he's actually probably the second best coach in the NBA.
Behind who?
I mean, he probably number one. I was gonna say Greg Popovich, but that dude kind of old now, so it probably is Spoelstra. I mean, no, age doesn't matter with coaches, but he old. He might have hit his terminal drop. So yeah, Spoelstra. I mean, who's the
Spurs
coach out there?
they're still in position to be a good team in upcoming years.
Yeah, I mean they got Wamby, so of course they are. But the rest of their roster kind of blows. I mean, that's coming
But
from
it'll end up being what can you get for player X,
yeah.
biggest trading piece you could have.
Yeah. No, they'll. What you're saying, Wamby? You think
Yeah,
what?
they'll probably deal him.
Dude, that would probably be like two super. Okay, one superstar, maybe like an all-star level guy, and then like 3 firsts, maybe 4.
That puts you right in the playoffs.
Yep, it would. And honestly, it's not that wouldn't be that bad of a deal. I just no one's gonna do it because this we're talking about a 7'4" guy who's what 18, 19. Like once he hits 26, them knees are gonna be.
Yeah, I mean I'm just not sold on these type of
Have
guys. Like
Abraham knees at
Chad
age
Holmgren
26.
missed an entire season because LeBron went up for a layup.
Right. Yeah.
It's
Chet
like,
Holmgren, summer league blocks leader all time, single game.
at what point is it like maybe these guys are almost like a liability to your team? Like you got to deal them while they're still healthy, and it's like you want them playing for you while they're still healthy, obviously. But
It's such a hot take, but I mean, who's gonna go through with that? You win the lottery,
yeah,
and then
I mean
like
you'd have
let's
to give up
deal
so
this
much.
dude. Yeah, like for example, like the Celtics would probably have to give up a Tatum, like probably like a Tatum, and I don't know a Brown, and then 2
No,
firsts. Maybe a Tatum and 2
probably an Al
firsts.
Horford, to be honest.
Yeah, come on. I mean, that dude's just
I mean,
a
if you're the
pawn.
Spurs, would
He's
you
a
take
pawn of
Tatum and Horford for Wamba?
fuck no. I think I don't think it would be a horrible trade, but I think you
See, people just put too much faith in these prospects. It's like, yeah, I'd build my team around this player, but it's like finally get him, and then LeBron goes up for a layup.
yeah. Well, he's supposed to be the LeBron prospect, though. He's supposed to be that goofy dude Russo on ESPN said that if he's only as good as Anthony Davis, then
It's a bust.
his career was a bust.
Yeah, I mean, it's always the same story with these guys. They need to put on weight and they need to fortify their bodies, or they just won't last.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's up to whoever team has them to deal them within that period, or else, they're screwed and they're going to end up paying a guy years after he's retired.
Yep. Cody, what did you think of that Boston Celtics series?
Man, that last game was tough to watch, man.
Dude, both teams played bad, actually. Caleb Martin played great. I thought Derek White played great. Jimmy Butler played good. Maybe good's an overstatement. But this whole Celtics, I mean, they weren't. Man, how do you lose 3 out of 4 at home? Boston used to be such a crazy home court advantage. In that series, the Celtics took 62 more threes, but they only hit 8 more.
Jesus.
The Celtics played bad. Miami does not deserve to be here. Bam Adebayo couldn't hit a single layup. He's going to get he got a rude awakening coming. Jokic about to clown all over him. I mean, Celtics got a good thing going, but they got too many nice guys on their team, you know? They got too many yes men. They need a dog. Can't close a conference series out if you got no dogs. You got Duncan Robinson, shushing the crowd, playing 12 minutes in the fourth quarter.
You got Kyle Lowry in his 29th year shooting floaters for 8 points a game.
He also played 12 minutes in the fourth. So I don't give this, I like this Miami Heat team. I give them a lot of respect. 8 seed, almost didn't even make it out of the play-in. Lost to the Hawks, almost lost to the Bulls. Takes down Giannis, takes down the Knicks, takes down the Celtics. But, they've been playing way too hard. The Nuggets have been, getting massages. They've been at the spa. They've been putting their feet in some salt water. Little feet rumbly thing. Forget what they're called. But
low feet rumbler.
Yeah. So they got their petty manis. They're gonna take. I agree with you. 4-1. If the series gets chippy, which it will, because they had some regular season beef. They only played twice.
Okay, to add on to that, how many camera shots are we gonna see of Jokic getting shoved around and then his brothers in the fucking crowd standing out trying to do some shit? How many times are we gonna see that over under?
So we're thinking we're gonna see 5.5 games. We'll just say 5. I'm thinking 2 a game minimum. So I'm gonna go with 11. Over under 11 and a half.
Shit.
Which one you taking? You taking the over or the under?
I'm gonna take the under here. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go over 4.5.
Okay. Whoa. Well, I mean, if it goes like 6 or 7 games, though, I mean, I don't know. I think tensions. Did you see like the last time they matched up, the Heat and the Nuggets?
Yeah, with Marcus Morris, right?
Marcus, is he on the team? Is he on the Nuggets?
At the time, no.
Okay.
The Heat. Or my team is Marcus Morris.
I don't know. Well, Marcus Morris been on every team at this point. I thought he was on the Clippers.
But was it Clippers at the time?
He's literally been on every team.
No, he played for Miami at the time of the shove.
Okay, and he's no longer there.
I don't believe so. Remember, because he was talking about all that shit, like he had like migraines and stuff now, or whiplash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think worst case scenario, this series goes 6 games. But yeah, I think we're all on board with 4-1. Nuggets minus 350 to take the series. Put the mortgage on it. Jokic MVP minus 300. And if you want a little bang for your buck, series spread minus 1.5. I like that one too. 2.5's a little excessive, I think I saw that at plus 120. I think that the Heat are tired, Just getting here is, I feel like mission accomplished. You guys, this team reached the finals. It's too good to be true. Kind of like D-Hop to the Lions, too good to be true.